Yeah. Hey guys, welcome to our second video. This is Legom Disc Sports. I'm Lucas,
Um,
and this is.
I'm Ian. That works.
That works, yeah.
Okay.
We did not rehearse this whatsoever. Today we're going to go over what's in our personal disc bags and maybe something that we want to pick up in the future. But first, it is the NHL All-Star Weekend.
All-Star Weekend, Toronto. I think they picked the teams last night.
There's Justin Bieber's in there. I don't know.
That's Matthew's boy.
That's all I know about that.
Don't be talking about that. So we're advertising our Prodigy.
Yes, we have the PA3s. They are the NHL sponsored Prodigy putters. They're black. They got a nice logo on them. I think we have a good number of teams left.
Not all the teams, but
Nope.
some of the more popular teams are left.
Yeah, we made sure to get extras of those ones,
Yeah.
so they're sticking around. So get them while they're hot. All-Star Weekend. Bieber
All right.
plays hockey. That happens.
What do you got?
So today we're gonna go over what's in our own personal disc bag. I figured we start with drivers. So you might recognize a couple of the discs from last video because from the Discmania mystery box, I just added them straight in. So the first one up, we got the Lone Howl 3. I've used this a number of times since the last video. Pretty overstable driver, a lot of fun. I suck at throwing overstable, so I don't know what too much to say about it other than I'm practicing, and I've had a lot of fun with this guy. What do you got?
Let me preface this first by saying I'm new to the sport. I've only been playing for what? Since the summer? August?
Yeah, this was your first season. So,
so I haven't had the luxury of trying out too many discs because I'm trying to hone skills on certain discs. I've been started off hot with the Crank SS. I know that's probably not advisable for most people. I still can't get it up to speed all the way, but I think I'm getting better with it. In the meantime, it's a little more manageable for me, but I've been using the Beast. I just find it flies a little straighter for me when I need it to. It's totally different motions for me, so like I said, I've been trying to focus on one disc at a time until I get technique down, but it's still a little rough. But that's what I'm using for drivers. You want me to go right into like mid-range?
yeah, sure. If you got more to show, I got a much larger
You got drivers?
stack. Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
go
I got
ahead.
some
Keep
drivers.
going.
So staying on the overstable train, I picked up the Prodigy Falcor, and also been having a lot of fun with that. Fights the wind really well. There's a couple specific holes I use it for. Not really a mainline disc in my bag, as I primarily throw understable backhand shots.
Drivers.
Moving on, we go into some. So the very far end of the spectrum, we got the Discmania Astronaut from Discmania, and he's not here. I gotta throw him. So yeah, very understable, like super understable. Basically stands straight up as soon as I throw it. A lot of fun. I can basically release it on a 45 downwards and it flies flat and straight. Definitely one of my most fun and most favorite discs in my bag. I have way more drivers than you. You have no drivers. So, yeah, you got one.
I can't even figure out the two drivers I have.
Okay, so these ones fill the exact same slot. This is the Prodigy Feedback and the Discraft Undertaker. Their numbers are incredibly similar. The only thing I can say about them is that this one is more stable and bounces off the ground way better. So if I needed to go a little more straight, this one is overstable. If I need to go a little more straight, Undertaker. If I need it to bounce off some dirt, this one, Feedback.
Are you doing fairway as well?
Those are not fairways. I have two more, but I don't need to show them. I know. I have too many. I got to really trim them down. This is the one that I throw as a stable, even though it is understable. This is my Star Turn. Really like this disc. I had a Champion Glow version of it that I did get an ace with, and then immediately threw it into the pond. And then a Streamline Trace. Did not enjoy it, unfortunately. I don't know. I bought it. It looks perfect for what I like to throw, and I've just never been able to get it to do what I want. Probably just need more practice, more or less.
All right. I only been using two fairway drivers, basically. So I was using the Star TL, but recently I think I took a chunk out of it, and honestly, it hasn't been the same since. I don't know what I did wrong or what I'm doing wrong, but I used to just use this for approach, basically, because I'm still not very good. And it goes pretty straight. That's basically why I use that one. And the Leopard, I was using the Leopard. I can't seem to throw this thing, the Leopard 3. Everybody else loves it but me. Yeah. I just can't seem to, something's wrong with my mechanics. I don't know. I don't throw it. So for mid-range, for fairways, those are the two I use. That's it. I don't throw far enough to honestly have to use a fairway yet. I just use my distance driver twice.
I recently cut down on all my fairways. I have literally 2 of them. So the Rainstone that I picked up recently has fully replaced the River that I usually use. They're not the same, but like this is a -2-1 and a River is completely stable. I believe it's the same. Yeah, it's a -2. Anyway, this thing here I find flies super straight. The gumminess of it makes it so that it doesn't bounce. It just lands and sticks where I need it to. A lot of fun. And then we go with this ridiculous Viper from Innova. They don't make it anymore. It's old. It's DBX plastic. It's beaten up. It is a 6.415. This guy turns left as soon as it leaves your hand. Great for dog legs. Great for when you're stuck in a tree. Not so great for anything else.
Where are we on?
Mid-ranges. What do you got?
Mid-range. I really, honestly, I just use my Buzz SS. Now, I do switch over, for all you comedy fans, to the Bert Kreischer Buzz. Now, opposite of my drivers, I seem to be able to throw these further than I should. And whereas the drivers, I can't throw them far enough. So I can't figure it out. I love the Buzzes, honestly. That's why I haven't switched from it. It's one of the discs that I figured out. And I have no complaints with it right now. So while I work on technique with other discs, I've just stuck with the Buzzes for my mid-range. That's literally all I throw for mid-range is Buzz. Sometimes I'll use a zone for short mid-range, short approach. Again, these are all discs I just find fly really straight for me right now while I figure out speed and distance technique. That's it.
Perfect. Yeah, so as we get down to mid-ranges, I'm starting to get less and less. So these two fill basically the same slot again. So I have the MD1 by Discmania with the astronaut on it because I collect everything with an astronaut. And we've got the M4 by Prodigy. They have different feels to them, but I use them interchangeably based on if I want to throw an astronaut or not. Both very cool prints on the discs. I don't know if you can see them, but very neat, good looking discs. And then just recently added in the Crownstone, which is an Essence. And that one is...
That's an edit.
This is a Tactic, not an Essence. Tactic. It's a 4203. It's overstable. I actually find that it flies quite straight with a reliable fade at the end. Gummy. Sticks when I throw it. Not much to say. I haven't used it that much.
Fair enough. Is that it?
Putters.
Those? Putters? Yep. So I already talked about the zone. I use this to putt quite often. Or I use old school magnet. That's just to get it anywhere near close for me. And I know it's not going to take off on me if I need it to stay still. For putters, that's all I use right now. Again, still raw.
I only have one putter.
There you go.
Yeah. So I used to putt.
What happened to your Polecat?
I used to use a Polecat. That thing is very cool. I miss it a little bit. It's really weird lip. It's a really deep disc with like a really sharp square lip. Anyways, this one has an astronaut on it, so I switched. It's a Luna. It's the Ledgestone Luna, and it's a lot of fun. It's definitely different than the Polecat. It fades harder. It's nicer to throw. It doesn't have as much glide, but I don't know. I feel like I get it in more.
I use mine because it's a lunker.
Yeah.
Anything else you don't use anymore or don't care? I have a couple left in my bag that I just never use.
So you never use?
I have a Flick. I never used this. I think I've thrown it once. I hated it. Never used it again.
Fair enough.
And the T-Bird, I only throw off trees. So I don't use those.
Yeah. No, I basically cycle everything out because my bag is full. It is time to get a bigger bag, I think, or less discs. Probably a bigger bag.
Anything you want to try? New?
Yes.
I brought a couple things.
So I am missing like a true understable fairway driver. So I was looking at the Westside Discs Underworld. Just got a really nice lip on it. I like the plastic. I like the stamp. Everything looks cool. And it's a 7.6 -3.1. So looks fun.
So yeah, I'm trying to branch out a bit on plastic types as well. I've been really enjoying these really flexible, grippy disc from Castoplast. This is a Grim. I like the thinness of it, the profile. I feel like I could probably get a good hold of this one. It's the same speed as my Crank SS, so I'm hoping to get that out and try that out this weekend. And then, similar to the more popular Berg, I was hoping to try the Rico out real soon. Just the difference is there's a finger track here that I feel I could really get a hold of and spin a lot harder. It's all about preference, but I haven't really used one with finger tracks. Again, still new. So I'm just looking to see what I can do with this thing coming up.
Yeah, and everybody talks about Berg on Reddit, so we brought a few in, and I've been curious ever since. So definitely want to give those a try.
I just like the feel of them.
Yeah, they're so nice.
Yeah.
They
It's gonna be totally different.
Plastic hits different.
Yeah.
And then just my vanity choice. This disc is so cool looking. It is the Construct from Thought Space Athletics. All of their discs are amazing, but the Plague Doctor, really cool. Didn't hate the numbers, but I don't remember what they are and they don't print them, so that's where we're at on that.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, well, that's all we got.
That's all I wanted to do today. Touch base with you guys. Everything's still very new. Feel free to leave us a comment or message, email, whatever's in your bag, whatever you think we should try. We'll be trying to post as many videos as we can upcoming here, but
yeah. Well, I think that's it.
Yep.
So don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. We'll continue to be posting on a bi-weekly basis.
Yeah.
Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, and maybe we're gonna get like some Twitter and stuff, or it's not Twitter anymore. It's called X. Right?
Rookies.
Maybe we'll just play with Instagram threads.
Yeah. Check out the website.
Yeah.
See what we got. So remember, it's free shipping. So.
Yeah.
That's it.
Free shipping was a big one. Probably should have mentioned that more.
Okay.
Cool.